So I remember in chiropractic school, and I'm not sure how we forgot this, but we were taught that the power that made the body heals the body. Like the power that made the body heals the body. What does that mean about your body? It means that your body, when sperm and egg came together, so when that romantic night when your mom and dad had that romantic embrace and sperm and egg came together and it happened, I promise you it happened. I know it's a weird visual, but like when that happened, like all the power that's in you became you and helped grow you and maintain you. Like we've had a power that's inside of us that keeps our heart beating, keeps our lungs breathing. We don't have to think about it. You cut your finger, it heals. Like that power is in us and it's never left us. So our bodies are designed to heal. And the first key to health is your body is self-healing, self-maintaining, self-regulating, self-organizing. Your body does 20 million chemical reactions every second. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like 20 million every second, and we can just sit and watch Netflix. Like, we don't even have to think about it. It's incredible. So our body's designed to heal. If you sprain your ankle, it heals. Cut your finger, it heals. If you get COVID, 99.998%, if you're under the age of 80, your body heals itself, right? So I think we lose that with this fear-mongering of the media. So our bodies are designed to heal. The second main principle is that your nervous system controls all health, all healing, and all function. So the way that we're designed, the brain is situated inside of our skull. This is kind of like a sideways version of looking at that guy. But your brain is like a big electrical generator. So back to your mom and dad with sperm and egg. Do you guys know the first organ that forms inside the body? Don't say heart. Brain. Your brain. Kind of gave it away. So your brain's the first organ that forms. The big clump of cells grows, and then you grow like a tail, which is your spinal cord. And the little nerve roots, the little rootlets grow off the spinal cord, and then it becomes your heart, and then your lungs, and your kidney, and your liver, and your spleen. Like it's the tree trunk, the branches, and all the fruit, right? That's how we're made. So your brain is making neuroelectrical chemistry. It's making electricity, essentially, and it's sending messages down your spinal cord and out through your nerves to all your organs, all your cells, all your tissues. So in order for your heart to beat, your brain is having to send electricity out through a nerve in the lower part of your neck to tell your heart when and how to beat, to breathe air in your lungs, to digest that food. Your brain is controlling and coordinating all those functions. The third key. And by the way, too, do you guys remember Superman? Like the real Superman. Not like this. I'm talking Christopher Reeves. You guys remember Christopher Reeves? Like the real guy? That's who I wanted to be when I was a kid. Like a Superman, like scrubs and a cape kind of guy. But do you remember how he got injured? Horse, right? So he was horseback riding. He kind of got bucked. His hands sort of got tangled. And he chin planted. So he kind of went down, and his chin was the first thing to hit the ground. I always thought that severed his spinal cord, like it cut it in half. It basically moved the top bone in his neck up against the spinal cord. It was a bruise. He had a 1 centimeter bruise on the top part of his spinal cord. But what did it affect in his body? You remember? Everything. He couldn't move. He had to live in a chair. He had to have a pacemaker to keep his heart beating, a respirator to beat his lung or keep his lungs breathing. They had to push on his bowels and manually manipulate his bowels to make his bowels move. His immune system shut down, his hair fell out, and he died in 9 years with the best doctors and the best drugs and the best medical care. Now, is there anything, let's say we gave him like a ton of broccoli or wheatgrass, or gave him like the best yoga instructor on the planet, or the best drugs or the best surgeons. There's nothing going to restore his health other than allowing his brain to control the function of his body. Now that's an extreme example, but most of us either played contact sports when we were a kid, or we had a car wreck, or we had a trampoline incident, or fell down the stairs, or we sit at our computers and we stare with our head down. Like there's trauma to the spine, and when it shifts out of position, it starts to irritate or damage or put pressure on the nerves. Now, about 6% of that nerve detects pain. So just a tiny little piece of the nerve is actually telling us about pain. The rest of it is controlling our organs. Like you see, the nerves in the neck go to the eyes, ears, nose, and throat. A little lower in the neck, they control the thyroid gland. Even lower, they go to the heart and the lungs and the stomach and the kidneys. Like it's all controlled through that network. So what we're looking for with your spine is we want to see that it's in a fairly proper alignment. Is this person healthy or sick? Right. So instead of there, what if you were just, here? Are you healthy or sick? Are you building 100% health and function, or is something diminishing your health and function? Because if you affect the nervous system, you affect the way the brain is communicating with the body. So